Good evening. uh, I want to shout out to two old souls, young people. One goes by the name Seven. No, not seven of nine. The lucky number is seven, apparently. Uh, and the other goes by the name Leo. Uh, but first, about my day. Uh, my day started out, like any other day. Uh, had a call from church. I provide rides to members of the church who need transportation to and from medical appointments and such. And I had to do that midday. But I figured it's a beautiful day. So I threw my camera equipment in the car too. So once I was done with returning my fellow church member to her home after her surgery, I went to Springfield. Let's take a look at Springfield quickly. I want to present a video file. I did a quick video file. Where are you, video file? There you are in the Movavi library. All right, let's bring that up. This is in Springfield, Virginia, just west of the Springfield Mall. And my first contact was the guy just wanted to know I was recording. I didn't feel like answering him. And then I worked my way around Springfield Plaza. I had no contacts at all until I got to the Paper Moon. You may remember Paper Moon a while back in my videos. One time I had Magilla Gorilla and a couple of bouncers come out, and they weren't too happy, but they got nowhere with me. The second time I went back on a dare, go back there, and I went back there on the dare, and they didn't care that time. Well, today they have a new security guy. Oh, there he is, just behind the, what is that, a Prius? He's coming towards me. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Just
these tags are.
Yeah, just collecting tags. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Take pictures of tags, put them up on the internet.
For?
Yeah, first he tells me, as long as you're not taking the tags. I said, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking pictures of the tags. What the Paper Moon is one of those piggy stores. They objectify and they take advantage of young women who need money. And they get older pigs, people my age who are piggies, and they throw money at them to disrobe there on stage. It's quite disgusting. I know we probably all enjoyed it when we were young, like in puberty. But once you grow up, this shit needs to stop. But here they are taking advantage of these young women, and well, I'm taking pictures of license plates. I don't know if their wives and girlfriends will see the license plates, but that's what I'm doing. Huh?
For?
Awareness.
Awareness?
Yeah. Can you get that silver car to turn around? He doesn't have a front plate.
That is private property.
Oh, no. I got the Mazda. Okay. A little bit. 6189 of Virginia. I'm making it very clear that I'm doing the license plates because he started the conversation with, as long as you're not doing the license plates. I'm doing the license plates because, once again, I'm in public. I can take pictures of anything my camera can see. It's called journalism, First Amendment. Let's continue. Okay. All right, get a hold of them, yeah. Now, granted, this guy is nowhere near as cut and physically intimidating as Magilla Gorilla was back in the day. But he's insistent. He doesn't want to go. He followed me around for quite a while. At one point, he actually said he's going to follow me back to my car and get my license plate. Challenge accepted. I lost him, but we'll get to that.
All right.
Okay. Yep, making it very clear on
Tango.
the license plates.
Be good. Have a good day. Be safe.
Oh, he's not a customer. He's delivering
Booze. Yeah.
booze. You should like put dollar bills in my underwear.
You can do whatever you want as long as it's not on private property.
As long as I'm not on private property. He is absolutely correct. As long as I'm not on private property. However, he doesn't seem to know where his property line is. We're going to get to that.
Exactly.
Sidewalk, you're good.
You're exactly right.
As long as I'm on the sidewalk, I'm good. Au contraire, Monswear. That grassy area, about half of that is their property. The other half is part of the public easements. He's about to be educated.
Now you're on private property, my friend.
Actually, no. Look at the lights.
No.
Those are Springfield
You're on the
lights.
sidewalk.
That's a
At this
public
point-
utility.
So at this point, I'm going to call the police, make sure that they get you off.
Well. What is that? That's a public light.
Actually, yeah, the public light's right at the property line. I did the regrid. He said he went to go call the police. The police educated him. The police aren't coming. Oh, boo-hoo. Well, what's a bouncer to do when the police aren't going to come to take care of business for you? I'm making sure he sees that I'm on the grassy part, the part he thinks is his private property.
Educated. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, look.
Oh, he gave up already. Or actually, he wants me to think he gave up. The truth is, he's going to go call the police. He's going to talk to the guy with the Trump tie on. I'll make a comment about that.
Another dumbass. Educated. My God, that's an ugly red tie. That's like a Trump tie.
Hang in there, Paper Moon. I'm going to edit today's footage and put it in the queue. I think the queue goes up to November 21st. But I wanted to get some of this out today because I wanted to shout out to Seven and Leah.
All right. These lights are city lights. They're in front of the bank. They're in front of Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins, Shameless Moon. Go up and over the bridge. Public property up to the light.
What I don't know at this point, that bridge is a time warp. It is November 2024, and when I walk over that bridge, I warp back to November 1970. Watch and learn.
All right. And there's a couple of pig-headed morons.
Now, I walked up the bridge after I walked around Paper Moon a few times, and they flipped me off. And we had a few dances. Not that kind of private dance, VIP dance, whatever they call it. But as he's promising to follow me to my car, I'm walking around the building, going this direction, walk around the building, go that direction. So he's really confused about where I'm going. And finally, I walked over the bridge, and this is me coming down from that bridge on the other side of, I think it's either Franconia Road or Old Keene Mill Road. It changes names there, somewhere around there. And I blurted out for Seven and Leah's privacy. I got to know them over the next 4 hours a little bit, but I never really talked to them about putting their image on. And because I like them and I respect them, they're not going on, their faces aren't going on unless they communicate to me somehow. I went a bridge too far, Mr. Wilson. Unless they communicate to me that they would like their faces to be on. But here's Seven and Leah.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Now, Seven and Leah they have the hair. They have the old style Army Marine Corps fatigues. I'm not talking digital camis. I'm not talking BDUs. I'm talking fatigues. Uh, they were hippies. It's 1970 all of a sudden. Let me see.
Enjoy your day.
You too.
We exchanged niceties. I went on towards my parking area and I thought, wait a minute. Hitchhikers. She had her thumb out and she had a sign, something about going south on 95. I went back. And yeah, with their consent, I'll show that going back later. But I went back and asked them, where are they going? Long term, they're going to, by hitchhiking, New Orleans. Wow. But today they would like to get to Fredericksburg, maybe if possible, Richmond. I'm thinking, I can take you all to Fredericksburg. I didn't realize we would make good time. And I went and got the car. They loaded up. They had the whole 9 yards. They had the roll up backpacks and they had the hair and the fatigues. I'm telling you, they were hippies. Leah and Seven. I don't know if those are their real names, their birth given names, but they were doing it. They're hitchhiking. They're in their early 20s, and they're doing some real old school hitchhiking. So we had a wonderful conversation. This old geezer's a little out of practice on the hitchhiking thing. I haven't seen a hitchhiker in years. Of course, that was before I went through the time warp back to 1970. So we drove to Fredericksburg. I had to make a rest stop, get some gas, and then we decided I got time. Holly's doing choir tonight. Took them all the way to Richmond. Weird thing. Got to Richmond. As we're driving downtown Richmond on East Broad Street, we pass a theater with some people that they recognize as their kind of people. They wanted to get to meet them. And I'm like, hey, just a block or so after that, there was, I think it was a Hilton. I said, why don't you let me put you up in the Hilton? You can unload your baggage and you go hang out with your people there. Too young for my crowd. I hang out with geezers, you know. And they said, no, thank you. Because I gave them the ride and I gave them a little contribution towards their adventure. And they said, no, you've done enough. So I did a U-turn and dropped them off in a parking area and just got other stuff offloaded, shook their hands, got back in the car and went through the time warp again. They were gone. I didn't see them again. So wherever you are, Leah and Seven, 1970, November, have a fun, adventurous, and safe trip. I would advise you, if you're watching now or if you watch later, since there's two of you and you actually do have 21st century cell phones, when you get these rides, one of you try to slip a picture of the license plate, perfectly legal. Try not to offend the driver. They are giving you a ride. But text that picture of the license plate to someone back home so that they know who gave you the last ride. I really hope you get to New Orleans. I hope you get there safely, and I hope you have a blast. Shout out to Leah and to Seven. No, not 7 of 9. In fact, I joked with her about that. 7, like 7 of 9? She goes, I guess. She didn't really understand the reference. For you geezers who have gray hair like me, you know 7 and 9 is from Star Trek Voyager. Borg, a Borg rescued by the... anyway, that's science fiction. Risking the copyright police, I'm going to dedicate the next tune to Seven and Leah. This was written by Joni Mitchell. It's performed by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And my favorite version, she was hot. I wrong age group for me even to consider that. My girlfriend is hot, but these they have an old soul. They have a mind. Or we talk about Joni Mitchell. Yeah, Joni Mitchell was hot. This is performed by Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And my favorite version, may she rest in peace, is Eva Cassidy. I'm going to give a shot at the Crosby, Stills, and Nash and hope the copyright police are kind to me. And that is the wrong one. This is the right one. Enjoy wherever you are, Leah and Seven. Oh, you mean 7 and 9 was hot? Yes, 7 and 9 was hot. You're right. All right. I misunderstood who you're referring to. Let's enjoy Crosby, Stills, and Nash perform the lyrics written by Joni Mitchell, so long as the copyright police allow me to.
Well, I came upon the child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Tell me, where are you going?" Mister told me. Said, "I'm going down to Yesterday's farm, gonna join in a rock and roll there. Got to get back to the land."
Yazgers. I thought it was Jaeger's farm. I'm just a little bit too young to be sure, but we'll go with Yazger.
Set my soul free. We are stars, we are golden, we are filled, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, then can I walk beside you? I have come to lose my smile, and I feel myself becoming something turning. And maybe it's the time of year. Yes, and maybe it's the time of man. And I don't know who I am, but life is for burning. We are stars, we are golden, we are pure, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. We are stars, we are golden, we are pure, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were heavily strong. And everywhere was a song and a celebration. And I dreamed I saw a bomb and death flames riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stars, we are golden, we are caught in the devil's market, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden.
Well, it looks like we survived the copyright police. Thank you, copyright police, for letting that one slide. Those lyrics were by Joni Mitchell. It's been performed by a few people. My favorite is Eva Cassidy, but the idea is a dedication to Miss Seven and Mr. Leah. And if you're somewhere between Virginia and New Orleans and you see a couple of old soul young hippies in fatigues, give them a safe ride. Give them a few bucks. Give them a meal. Guys, if you're out there, Leah and Seven, have an adventure, and remember, we are 10 billion year old stardust, and we have to get back to the garden. And to steal another lyric, if you go into New Orleans, wear some flowers in your hair, because hopefully you'll find some gentle people there. It's not really true of San Francisco anymore or of New Orleans, but hopefully that is what you encounter. Enjoy your adventure. Have a safe one. This is Finkel out. I believe Muxer and crew are over at FMAC Chat and Play, and I'm going to check that out right after I end this stream. Good night.